Welcome to the country. We got fun and games. We've got road cyclists that don't let anyone pass. They are the people that you find whenever you think you're annoying. Just remember there are people wearing spandex that are way more annoying than... Hi guys.
Right.
Hey, hello, what amazing people. Woo! Won't you bring it to your knees? So, funnily enough, I'm on just at the periphery of one of Britain's largest mental health facilities. I've got mental health! And Worley, this whole big estate behind those signs, is a many-acred, might even be a few hectares, of people who have committed criminal acts, but they are too mental health to go to a regular prison. And funnily enough, Worley, it's pronounced Worley, not Wally, Wally, according to the Office of National Statistics, is the happiest town in all of England. At the train station, imagine having to do posters, nationwide posters, telling people to put their widgie back in the bloody house. We're not tolerated. That's going to be the new not allowed, not tolerated. That lovely moment when you can park your weatherproof mobility scooter right up against your bungalow. Hell yeah. Okay, Laura and I, living like common people, getting the bus from Worley to Clitheroe. Look at that focus. Just a quick pain au chocolat break in Booths.
My 11 a.m. pano.
It's a supermarket so posh, it makes Marks and Spencer's and Waitrose look like it's for peasants. Booths is for the countryside gentry. It hits differently in the countryside, doesn't it? Django, Django, Django. Django Unchained. Oh, it's a little scooter. I was going to say an Italian scooter. It's actually French. Couple of Jehovoids proselytizing outside the White Lion.
I'm here.
Wait, so
Sit down.
King Charles Cocker Spaniel Cavalier.
Charles.
I can tell.
Good boys do.
The Loft, formerly a place to hang Protestants, now it's a place to do their hair. Top street in Ribble Valley is Paradise Lane. Take me down to the Paradise Lane where the things are thing and the girls are brain. Just want to say thank you to Laura for finding the snowdrops. First of the season. The British know how to build a good-looking school. Rumbletum sandwich shop. Cute. The wide angle thereof, Rumbletums. Next to the Sixth Form College, near Waddington Road, there's an old well. Fall into a wishing well. There's an old well. And so you come over here and you go, well. Laura, could you place your head on that execution block just for a second, please?
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to pretend to be executed by me?
No.
No?
I'm okay.
Oh, okay,
Thank
fair
you,
enough.
though.
That's okay, anytime, honey. Anytime. Very large stump with a Celtic, a four-leaf clover and a Scottish flag, and I'll pretend it's about the tree. Don't you forget about me. And it would have been a very big tree. I'm having a close look at its rings, and they're beautiful, and it's a 500-year-old tree.
Nice ring piece.
Thank you, it's a beautiful ring, high-pressure ring piece, that one. Wagon and Horses, not just any alehouse, a distinguished alehouse, established in 1851. I've never seen it before, but it's the Clitheroe Fire Station. There's a couple of fire engines peeking through. Sorry, you're not allowed to say that. A couple of fire engines Beijing through, not peeking through, Beijing. Behind the fire station, there is some prefab There's social services, there's council here, Lancashire County Council, Register Office, Lancashire Young People's Services. Like today, this morning on Twitter, Diane Abbott, she's like, yeah, you're banning zombie knives, but what about the youth zones for the young people? Sure, Diane Abbott, build them a youth club, that'll stop them stabbing each other. And my favourite, Ribble Valley mental health team, because I've got mental health. Now I think these are actual stone. Uh-huh. Potato in a puddle. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Hello, sir. Hello. I thought you were a big policeman coming out. I thought I'd get some drama with him coming out of the car. You're a civilian like me.
I'm a traffic warden in Oldbourne.
How's the parking in Clitheroe?
It's fantastic. Really nice people around here. It makes a difference.
I have to agree.
We used to work in places I probably shouldn't mention. We moved to the other side of Burnley and it was a bit rough.
Oh, but Blackburn, Burnley, I like to avoid those parts and stick around here. Welcome back to Clitheroe Castle. Looking less homeless, more designer stubble. So I've been following not just the migrant crisis in Europe since the era of the Syrian civil war and the hundreds of thousands and millions coming to Europe, and that's not slowed down, but America, the United States are having a big problem. In December alone, 250,000 migrants, illegal aliens, entered the United States. And Biden and the Democrat administration want open borders, flood the country. There's not enough jobs. Artificial intelligence is taking away those jobs. The manufacturing jobs haven't returned from China yet. So why are they importing literally millions of people without the ability to speak English or without any skills for the modern technotronic world? It's almost as if they're practicing accelerationism to lead to a giant war. And the elites, when there's someone listening in to me, who's that fucking crazy conspiracy theorist? The elites always rely on old reliable, old faithful, pull it out of the box, warfare. There's too many people, what they would call the useless eaters, warfare. The other methods of depop are a bit dodgy, can go wrong, but warfare never fails. So about 20 governors in America. You know, America's 50 states. Each state has a governor. Ron DeSantis in Florida, and many other Republican being the red guys, the right of center people, as opposed to the Democrats, which are left of center. So 20 Republicans are defying the federal government and telling Joe Biden to stick his razor wire ban up his octogenarian geriatric Alzheimer's bumhole. Now, states have been in defiance of the federal government before, most famously in the 1800s during the American Civil War. But this isn't going to turn into civil war. Washington, D.C. is going to have to quietly back down because only a brainwashed hater of civilization and a committed cultural Marxist at this stage agrees that bringing in millions of undocumented people, who knows what their intentions are, into the country is a good idea. Only a die-hard commie hater of civilization would be up for that. Well, someone has to sound the alarm on the American-Mexican border. That poor busker. Just imagine how lovely it would be without that distant alarm in the background, but hey ho. We do what we can with what we have. They're massive fans of the sausage up here in Lancashire. It's perhaps the sausage capital of Great Britain. Salma Hayek, and just before the casting for the film From Dusk Till Dawn, she asked the director, Quentin Tarantino, "Quentin, why did you cast me?" And he goes, "Well, Salma, from one siren to another, but being the Lancashire rural area. There's a lot of elderly around, and they obviously require more healthcare than your average citizen. Am I strange for always stopping and rubbing and sniffing? What am I going to say? Always stopping and rubbing and sniffing herbs when they grow wildly. For example, here, rosemary. Let's get a sniff. Oh, that smells like it would be great on my potatoes. And lavender, basil, whatever it is, I'll sniff it. I'll give it a little scratch and I'll sniff it. Am I weird? That moment when you find out why Elon Musk had to change the name of that small website. Slava Ukraini. I'm glad his car's even blue. Look, he's on brand. That double AK-47, that looks like there's a few flags around the world that actually have incorporated the AK into their symbol, because nothing says we are a proud nation than putting weapons of death. But the guy, the designer, whilst I'm here ranting, Yevgeny Kalashnikov, on his gravestone it says, God created man and Kalashnikov made them equal, which is quite profound. Crushed. 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 Here in Clitheroe, I did not expect to see free, etc., etc. Here in Britain, we call tap water benefit juice. Actually, I got the council pop.
Yeah.
I saw this truck and I was like, hey, you. It's always golden hour in the winter. But in other news, I've had a look at Google Maps satellite image. Some good research to have a look at this mental asylum. Worley Mental Asylum. I think there's a way around the back. And it's a very secure unit. As I said earlier, they've all committed crimes. And I just want to have a look and a listen. Okay, you can see some, this is the old Calderstones Hospital fence. It's been mashed up a bit, but I'm going to try and zoom in slowly. There is a big fence and what seems to be an abandoned part of the mental asylum. Are we allowed to call them asylums anymore? The mental hospital? But I think I can get a bit closer than this, guys. Some slightly rudimentary fixing here, like wooden crates to fix the fence, because they want to keep us at. It's good to know it's the River Calder permissive path. That's permissive, that's polite, but then you've got keep to the footpath, exclamation, exclamation. Well, I'm still trying to get to the hoppy. Okay guys, we're looking down at the River Calder. I'm behind the fence now. I'm getting a bit closer to the mental health unit. Very secure. It's for the criminally insane, if we're still allowed to use such a thing. Just looking a bit closer over at Billington, at the other side of Worley. Just walking along around the back. I find some normies in the field. And they were looking at me, wondering what I'm doing. What's he doing? And once one starts to run, they all run together. It's quite nice in the countryside. I like a lot. Very good. Security camera. I'll try and get it with Jackdaw flyover. Jackdaw being a corvid. Hey Corv, where's my little camera? You better focus on me. Big tree. Is nice. And the rear end of the mental health facility. There's a little gate. There's a sign. There's another ball camera. Hello. Okay, we'll do it. Why not? A bit slippy. We'll make it. Sheep bros. Sheep bros. Wait, we want this side of the fence. Hey, Mr. Head Twitch. Do your head twitch. Do your head twitch. Twitch it. Twitch. Oh. Fence sheep. You good? Relaxing sheepies. Countryside. Hiya. Hey, doggy. Please. Thanks. The footpath is no good. The footpath is bad. But there is no such thing as poor conditions or poor weather. There is only wearing the wrong kind of clothing. So we've got the waterproof Merrells. Yeah, that's not good. That's very bad. This is very bad. That's very, very bad. Oh my God. I'm holding on to the side here. Let's try this side. That's not a well path. That's a very... But look at... This is passive aggressive, you know. Like there's that guy in the news for his path down the countryside, and this one's just as bad. Even with those yellow signs. Me no likey. Footwear is well and truly mudded. Cannot be seen by the predator. It's actually getting worse. Fuck. That's bad. That's bad news. Man, that's... Yeah, you wouldn't want to come down here in normal shoes. You would be a very unwell man. Yeah, this farmer, or whoever owns this and this, does not want people walking on it, and it's a bit ghetto-y, bit like, let's herd the undesirables from A to B. But these cute little white doggies will cheer me up. Here we go. Hello, Fluffball. Hey, Fluffer. Woof. Hello. What's the worst that can happen? Well, as I walk up, I thought there would be a fence, but no offense. There's no fence. There is a big security gate down there, but I'm not going anywhere near that. I think there's a nice building to look at. Or more. Well, some minor heebie-jeebies. There's cars coming in and out, people looking at me. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Someone coming up behind me now. I think they'll just drive on. Please just drive on. You'll just drive on. It wasn't me, man. Okay, I'm back the next day. It's no unauthorized access. I'm going to go and ask for authorization, for permission. See what they say. Okay, we're at the main reception. Merseycare NHS Foundation. Our service is safe. Requires improvement. Are they effective? Requires improvement. That is not good. So I've come to the main reception to find someone to ask permission to film here, but there's no one here. So what's a boy supposed to do? Okay, so I've not gone into the caged areas. These are the caged areas with the very high fences, but I've gone onto the site. It says private property, no unauthorized access everywhere, but I wanted to go and ask permission because it says you can. with permission. But here, the security gate, fully open. There's no one there, no one challenging anyone. Here I am leaving. So if I can leave, imagine the criminally insane. They can just scale that fence, which isn't very high, and boom, they're out into the residential areas of Lancashire. Maybe that's why it says safe and effective requires improvement. No, it was safe in something else, I forget, but it'll be on the video. There is this nice 120-year-old structure here called Ravenswood. Looks like a former church, come town hall, come dance hall, come pub. And it's an administration unit here at the mental asylum.